Hello everyone, and welcome back to Disney News Channel. So, the other day, I was watching the Lego Movie, and it struck me how similar it was to the Mario movie. They were both fun commercials in movie format. But we can't have two ad movies, so it's a battle to the death. Let's do this. Surface, the Lego Movie has a simple plot line where nothing much happens, but when you look beneath the surface, you discover some very deep and complex themes about what it means to feel special. This allows the viewer to think about these themes without being distracted by a complex story. The live action scenes at the end are so perfectly set up that I actually don't think it's that strange when the movie goes there. The Mario movie feels more like a basic story than the Lego movie because of the smaller cast, but it makes up for it with just how entertaining and action-packed it is. This movie also feels like a love letter to all Mario fans, with each Nintendo reference expertly placed into the story and used for comedic effect. Emmett from the Lego movie is such a fascinating character whose naivete and energy leads to some great dialogue and humor. The amazing thing about him is that he doesn't really grow that much outside of becoming more confident, and yet still has one of the best character arcs in this movie. I also really relate to Emmett because I am the only nerd in my family, making me feel like the black sheep, in the same way Emmett feels when trying to connect with others. As much as I like the live action scenes, I feel the kid doesn't really reflect Emmett the same way it reflects the villain. More on that later. Just like Mario from the Mario movie, I can relate to wanting his dad's approval. However, it just isn't really explored, only coming into play a few times when it is convenient for the story, and taking a back seat until the end. I like that they also paralleled the storyline with his dad, with Donkey Kong and his dad's story, almost giving them a sense of unity. Mario's relationship with Peach is also pretty superficial, coming off more as lust. Mario's relationship with Peach is also pretty superficial, with no real building or coming of relationship with Peach. There's one cute little scene. There's one cute little detail, though, during the Rainbow Road scene, when Mario tells Peach he'll buy him a turtle if she comes to Brooklyn. And after they capture Bowser, he says, "See, I told you I'd buy you a turtle." President Business from the Lego movie is a great villain from start to finish. Even in the first scene, he shows off just how threatening he can be in an amazing action sequence. This also shows just how far he is willing to go to make his plans work. It is also fascinating how the movie gives him Lego bricks to make himself taller, making everyone else feel smaller by comparison. In fact, he is such a good threat that I wish he was in the movie more, since he kind of just takes a back seat in the middle and lets Bad Cop do all the work. What makes him an even better antagonist is that he is actually the man upstairs the movie has been hinting at, and that this whole movie was just a kid playing with his dad's Lego. From here, the movie almost turns into a father-son story in a beautiful scene with Emmett telling his dad he doesn't always need to be professional and the boss, and that people have some good ideas too. Then the dad goes through the Lego and is in awe at what Emmett has made. This also leads to me and my relationship with my brother, who always wanted to be the man in charge, and I was too nice and scared to share my ideas. That is until I found my voice with this channel. Bowser is a far less threatening and clever than President Business, but makes up for it with just how fun and over the top he is. Another great thing is that his villain song is about how much he loves Peach and is just repeating her name. Lucy, better known as Wyldstyle, is a great character with a lot of depth, but I feel she could have been better if her big breakdown moment happened earlier in the movie. Her relationship with Batman also had no purpose other than to serve as an obstacle for her relationship with Emmett. I don't really find Batman all that interesting, since his entire character is connected to Wyldstyle. And I don't like how, in the end, Batman realizes Wyldstyle likes Emmett and is just okay with it. The other characters are consistently hilarious, adding so much charm and energy with their diverse comedic styles. Luigi is probably the most forgotten character in the Mario movie, and should have joined Mario for the main plot. If he had more to do, then it would have made the flashback scene of Mario and Luigi as kids much sadder and more effective. His absence would have been fine if they didn't try and give him an arc. Toad is one of my favorite characters in the movie and has some of the funniest one-liners. And so, with all that said, I think I'm gonna have to choose the Lego Movie for its better emotional beats and characters. I also prefer how the Lego Movie just feels more genuine, and that they're trying to hide the fact that it's a commercial in a far better way. That's all for now, everybody. Stay tuned for more videos coming soon. Please like and subscribe.